basically this is just a variety of vegetables that we're going to mix together. We're going to make a sauce in a food processor, but don't let that intimidate you. You can also use a blender if you don't have a food processor. Then we're just going to take all the vegetables, the sauce, we're going to mix it together, bake it for about 30 minutes, and it's going to be delicious. So let's do it. Okay, so the first step of this recipe is to take 2 portobello mushrooms, and you want to just give them a rinse. Just take a paper towel or your kitchen towel and just kind of get it wet and rub the top of the mushrooms. That way you're not, when you wash mushrooms really hard or you put them under running water, it's going to take a lot of the nutrients out, so you have to be gentle with the mushrooms. I took 2 portobello mushrooms, I chopped them up into cubes, I threw them in a bowl. Then I added 3 tablespoons of organic olive oil, and this is cold pressed. And then I also added 3 tablespoons of tamari sauce. Tamari sauce is basically soy sauce. It's a little bit more natural and it's also gluten-free. So if you're entertaining someone or have someone in your family that can't handle gluten, this is a great product for using in sautés and a lot of great dishes with vegetables. But you could also use soy sauce or shoyu sauce, which is S-H-O-Y-U. Alright, so I combined all of those things, gave them a quick stir. I'm going to throw them in the refrigerator while we're chopping up the rest of our vegetables. Our next step for this recipe is to combine a lot of vegetables into a big bowl. So I have my big bowl, and this can seem like a lot of different vegetables to have to chop, so you are, feel free to take whatever shortcuts you need to take. I have shredded carrots. They are organic, so I'll take shortcuts when I can find good products. So that's already shredded for me. I've got organic broccoli that's already been washed and chopped for me. I don't always do this, but when I'm doing a big vegetable meal, I may just take the shortcut, which is great. I've got some sprouts I'm going to be throwing in here. I have some fresh basil and some fresh cilantro. I have a red pepper, which I'm sure you can find chopped up, but it's definitely organic because this is a dirty one, so you want to make sure you buy these organic. I have some local, actually, red cabbage, so that's going to be great. And then I have our marinated mushrooms. What I'm going to do is chop these things that need to be chopped. I'm going to throw them all in my big bowl, give them a spin. Here are all our vegetables all mixed up, and you can see all the amazing colors in this. There's a lot of different colors, which means you're getting a lot of different vitamins and minerals. So this is amazing. That looks beautiful. Alright, so now we need to make our sauce. We're going to put a couple of different things into a food processor. Most blenders are going to work, if they're kind of standard, pretty strong, they're going to work. A food processor is great though. We're going to be putting olive oil, tamari, orange juice, salt. I've got some garlic and fresh ginger. We are going to be putting in miso, and this is white miso, and you can get this. I found it at Whole Foods. I didn't see it at Trader Joe's. They may have it at Kroger or something like that, but you can grab this. There's a lot of different types of miso. You want to get the white type, and this has a lot of great nutritional benefits as well. And last, we're going to be putting in some cayenne pepper. I always have a hard time pronouncing that. Cayenne. Okay, so we're going to put all of these into our food processor, blend them up, and then I'm going to pour it all over my vegetables and give them a spin. I poured my sauce all over my vegetables and I gave them a spin, and now I'm going to let this marinate for 1 hour in the refrigerator. After that, I'm going to pour it into a pan and pop it in the oven at 350 for about 30 minutes. And this is going to be delicious. This is an extremely healthy dish. You're going to get a lot of nutrients through this, and it's also very flavorful. All right.